Hey guys, so today I'm here and I'm going to be talking about the new Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation. And this is supposed to be a 24-hour foundation, which is pretty wild. I do have mine in the shade 110 Porcelain. They actually do have another shade that's lighter than this, and it is, I forget what number it is, but I know it's called Fair Porcelain. But it's actually too light for me, so if you are a little bit lighter than me, they're going to have a shade for you. But this is in the shade Fair Porcelain, and that is the shade that I'm wearing right now on my face. So great to see a drugstore line that actually has like some lighter alternatives where the lightest color was actually too light for me, so I had to go a shade up. But yeah, this was perfect for me, so what I'm wearing now, like I said. But for a quick review on this foundation, I've worn this a few times now, and I do have it on my face right now, like I said. And guys, I actually really love this. It does come with a pump, so I like that, and I like the kind of sleek look of the foundation. Some Maybelline foundations can be hit or miss for me, depending. But this foundation, guys, I really love this foundation. Definitely pretty full coverage. I will say if you want more of a full coverage, use a brush. I will recommend using a brush to get more of the coverage that you want, and then maybe going in with some sort of sponge and just to kind of maybe blur out maybe some parts that got a little textured. Because I find that with the brush it can look a little bit textured in some spots, but it does buff right away when using a blender. Because I get it just a little bit on my nose, but my nose is always, it's always such a pain to get foundation on. Even like the best foundation most of the time kind of looks like 50-50 on my nose, so I always have to go over that with a blender. But I did use a brush today, and the amount of coverage I feel like is way more than when I just use my sponge. But all around, this is a fantastic, fantastic drugstore foundation. Like, the coverage is really, really high up there. So I don't have anything like really like tattoos or anything like that to like show you if it can cover that. But this is like amazing. Like I said, I really like the look of it. When I first put it on, it does look pretty dry. If you're super dry skinned, you might want to like maybe oil it up a little bit, maybe. The one time when I was super dry, I just put a little bit of this First Sally Rose Gold Elixir on, let that go into my skin, and then put this on and it was fine. Or if not, maybe just use like an illuminating primer and put that underneath, or hydrating primer, and I think that would help. But if you're combo skin like I am, I'm dry in some spots and then really oily in my T-zone, this works just fine for me, even using my normal Benefit Professional primer, because after like a few minutes of it being warmed up to your skin, it doesn't look so makeup-y, if that makes sense. It tends to sink more in, and your oils kind of make it so it looks more natural and normal, at least for me. So if you are a combo skin, that's how I would say it would work. Dry skin, I would say just try it out. You just might have to add like an oil or something. However, if you're looking for a cheap, full coverage foundation, this is amazing, guys. I was actually really blown away by this. I actually love the way my face looks right now. I think it looks really nice. I think the shade match is just, the shade is perfect. I'm so pumped about the shade. I just love being able to buy a foundation and use it without having to always mix it with something. I know a lot of you guys are probably with me, even if it's for like undertones and all that. It's just, this is perfect. I feel like it's just neutral. This porcelain is just neutral. It's not too pink or too yellow, which is what I need personally, because I'm on neither side. I'm like a pale neutral shade. So this is definitely perfect for me. And like I said, there is one lighter, and that Fair Porcelain shade is a little bit more pink, just pulls a bit more pink. But if you are lighter than me, they'll have a shade for you. Definitely just, you know, try it out. But guys, I really, really, really love this. It does do a dry down, and it dries down just a bit, just a little bit darker than what you see in the bottle. So do keep that in mind if you are looking for your shades. It's almost like how the Fenty does a dry down. Granted, I don't have the Fenty, but I know everybody who has it. Like, everybody has the Fenty foundation and they use it, and it just does that quick dry down. It doesn't oxidize, but a dry down. But oh, I want to try that foundation. Side note though, I'm getting all sidetracked, but all around though, this is amazing. Sorry guys, I'm super chatty today, but I really recommend this foundation. It just blew my mind. It's one of the best like drugstore full coverage foundations, and it's even cheaper, and I love that it has a pump. So definitely worth it to me. 2 thumbs up. I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks so much for watching, and please be sure to subscribe. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.